There is nothing worse than posting out a new video and then watching the views completely die after the first 24 hours. Now, if this happens to you, whatever you do, don't delete it, because in this video, I'm going to show you 8 different ways you can revive any dead video. So let's get straight into it. Now, the very first method of reviving a dead video is something I've been seeing a lot of big creators doing lately. And this is where you actually reshare your video onto your community tab. Like this. Here you can see this channel of Nisha. She's got nearly 2 million subscribers, but even for her, sometimes her new videos might just completely flop. But if we go into her community tab, you'll see that what she does is she reposts those bad performing videos onto her community tab as a post. But this time what she'll do, she'll always add a bit more like information surrounding it. Now, she's not the only one doing this. Ali Abdaal is doing it, Ed Lawrence is doing it, Katie Steckley, April Ann Alter, the list goes on and on. But why are they doing this? Well, YouTube is actually making a big push on community tabs right now, because this is where the most social interaction happens between viewers and creators. It's why you might have noticed I've been creating loads of different polls lately and engaging with you guys, because YouTube is effectively pushing channels that are utilizing their community tabs right now. So if you have any videos that completely flopped after the first 24 hours, repost them to your community tab. But when you do, just add a little bit more information about the video in the post as well. Because maybe someone initially saw your original video but decided not to click on it because of the title. But reposting it this way allows you to add so much more context and value in the actual post to draw your viewers in and watch the actual video. So give it a go. Then method number 2 is end screens. Now, you might be wondering, how on earth could end screens help you get views on a new video? Well, by now, I've told you many times that you need to be including end screens on every video you post. And these are end screens here. They're basically a little pop-up that appears when a viewer reaches the end of a video. And YouTube will basically suggest new videos for that viewer to click onto and watch. Now, if you find yourself in a position where your most recent video stopped getting views after 24 hours, but your old videos are still pulling in a fair few views here and there, what you're going to need to do is go back into those older videos and update the end screens for them in a very specific way, of which I'll show you now. So if I go into one of my old videos, let's say the 0 view glitch video, and go down here to editor, then click on end screen edit, click on the big box here, which is the video. From now on, you're going to want to change this from best for viewer to most recent upload. And I want you to do this for all of the end screens on every video you have posted in the past. And what this means now is that every single time a viewer watches one of your older videos, when they get to the ends, they're now going to be suggested your brand new video here instead. And this will massively increase the chances of getting those viewers to click on and watch your new video, even if your new video flopped after the first 24 hours. It basically essentially drives warm and already engaged traffic from your old video to your new video. And it's a great little way of getting that extra boost on dead videos. Okay then, method number 3. Similar to the end screens trick, the next thing you can do is link all of your shorts to your new videos, because shorts are an absolute cheat code on YouTube to getting a ton of views and a ton of exposure for your channel. And you should all know by now that YouTube actually gives you the option to link shorts to specific videos. So when viewers find your short, they will eventually be suggested one of your long form videos too. And it's another little handy trick you can use to drive new traffic to an old video. So I would suggest that every single time you post a new video out, go into every single short on your channel and link your latest video to all of them. This will help with that extra little bit of exposure. And then you could also use a tool like Nexus Clips to clip up your long form videos into shorts. Because like I said, having shorts directly related to your long form videos is the best way to grow your channel and bring in a strong audience. So when you post your next video, just upload it to Nexus Clips, get the AI tool to clip it up into 5 different shorts from that one video automatically, and then upload those shorts straight away to YouTube and link them all to your new video. That way, you've basically posted out 5 new bits of content from that one video. That's 5 different options of getting different views. Okay then, so next we have method number 4, which is playlists. Now, this is one of the most underused but incredibly powerful features on YouTube, and they're playlists. Now, most small channels either A, don't use playlists at all, or B, just throw their videos into a random playlist and forget about them. But if you actually optimize your playlist properly, they can literally revive any dead video, because every single playlist you create is treated as its own piece of content by YouTube, which means it can rank in search results and get recommended just like a normal video. So let's say you've got a video that's completely flopped. I now want you to go into your channel, build a new playlist around that exact topic, and then put that dead video right at the top. And you're going to need to do this like I have. So you need to optimize a playlist title like you would a video title. You need to make sure the description is keyword rich. You need to make sure it includes tags. And then you need to add in a few supporting videos from your channel that are closely related to that one as well. What this does is it creates a little bingeable series for your viewers and gives YouTube all the right signals that your content is relevant to a specific audience. And next we have method 5. So by now you should know that your video description offers an incredible opportunity to include some optimization to help the algorithm in understanding what your video is about and who they should push it in front of. And I'm going to make the assumption that if you're not getting many views at all, maybe you haven't optimized your description properly. The key here is that the first 2 sentences of your description need to be as keyword heavy and as targeted as possible. Failing to do this will mean you're missing out on a ton of views. So a quick and easy fix for this is just to use ChatGPT. Now, I personally use ChatGPT for all of my descriptions and it works an absolute treat for me. So I would suggest you do the same as well. So go ahead and delete your current description of the video that's dead after 24 hours, and then we'll renew it using the exact formula I use for ChatGPT. So here is a standard prompt I pretty much use for every single description of my videos. If you want to copy it, please feel free to pause the video and just write it down. But basically what it says is I have a YouTube channel in the YouTube growth niche where I help small and new YouTubers for their channels. My next video is titled How to Fix a Dead YouTube Channel Stuck at 0 Views. This video is targeting small and new YouTubers who aren't getting many views on their videos or channel. Can you write me a fully optimized SEO description for this video, please? All just one paragraph, no emojis. So this prompt covers all areas. You're going to need to put in your niche, what the video specific topic is about, the title of your video, and who you're targeting. The more detail you can put in about who you're targeting and what your video is about, the better answer you're going to get. This trick works perfectly, and I would recommend you do it with every single video you post from now on. And maybe even just do it from all of your other videos as well, just to make sure you've got the best descriptions possible. Then we have method 6, which is to re-optimize your tags and your hashtags. Now, I'm fully aware that tags have nowhere near as much importance as things like descriptions, titles, or thumbnails. But if your views have died off on a particular video, you're going to need to do everything you possibly can to boost them back up again. And this does include tags and hashtags. So a really simple and easy method you can use to refresh your tags is by using a tags generator like RapidTags. Literally just type your video title in here, and then at the end of it, just add a dash and include your niche. That way, the tag generator will create tags specifically for your video using the title, but also for your overall niche too, which will effectively help boost your visibility to your entire niche. And of course, don't forget your hashtags either. YouTube actually uses hashtags as another way of categorizing your content. So adding 2 to 3 relevant hashtags at the top of your description can help your video get discovered by people browsing those topics. So if you have a dead video, just go in and replace your old hashtags with new ones. It's just a quick extra step that can make a big difference if you do it properly. Okay, so next we have method 7, which is linking from new videos. This is one of the simplest but most effective ways to get your old videos a second life. Every time you upload a new piece of content, you should be linking that piece of content back to your older videos inside of it. And no, this isn't the same as end screens. I actually mean literally mentioning your old video on camera when recording your new video. For example, let's say I'm about to upload a brand new tutorial video next week about YouTube SEO. When I come to record this video, I could make sure to say, by the way, if you're struggling to get 4,000 watch hours, I made a full video last week. I'll link it on screen here. And basically, I'm just going to put that old video on screen in my new video. And doing this kind of thing in a brand new video will help drive engaged viewers directly to my older content, which not only boosts views overall, but also helps YouTube understand that these videos are connected. And then on top of things like that, you could also go back into your older videos and just update the descriptions and the pinned comments so they literally link directly to your new videos too. That way, anyone still watching your older videos will always be pushed in front of the new one, which can instantly give it that extra bit of traffic it needs. Okay, so this then brings us on to the final method, method number 8, which is your titles. Look, If your video currently isn't getting any views, it's because your title isn't clickable enough. And just like your thumbnails, if you find yourself thinking of just one title and sticking with it, you are missing out on a ton of views. Now, I try to personally think of at least 10 to 15 different titles for every single video I post. And no, I'm not joking. And you might be thinking, wow, I struggle to make just like one title, let alone 10. Well, if you do struggle to think of just one title, ChatGPT can be your best friend here, and it's free. Literally just type your original title in here, followed by a description of your video, your niche, and who you want to target. And just ask it to suggest 10 more title ideas. Now, what you'll get is you'll get all of these new killer ideas you can test on your content. So now, if an old video has died, I would go back in and change your old title to one of these new ones, and then just keep a close eye on the click-through rate and view count. Changing your titles and thumbnails honestly could genuinely be the key to unlocking a ton of views after a video dies within the first 24 hours. So just give it a shot. And saying that, I have actually created a brand new entire video on how to master your title. So if you do struggle with titles, give that one a watch after this. And look guys, to be honest, if you really are struggling to get views on YouTube, investing in a YouTube growth course could be one of the best investments you'll ever make. Every single one of the big successful creators you see on YouTube will, at some point, have bought an online course or paid for some sort of coaching. And the reality is, learning from people who have already figured it out is the biggest cheat code to success on YouTube. And as you'll know by now, I have released the YouTube Wealth Academy. I've been building this course over the last 12 months, and I've condensed every single thing I've ever learned about YouTube into one affordable academy. And right now, you can get $100 off using code 24hours. The link is in the description below, and we would love to have you in the community. If not, YouTube thinks that this video on screen right now is apparently the best match for you to watch right now. So give it a watch, and I'll see you on the inside.